check if Jamie is ready to present on Filtec's business challenge, which is Industry 4.0.
Hi everyone.
Hi
Sorry for the
Jamie.
glitch earlier. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you can take it away, Jamie. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Neal from Filtec.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Sorry for the glitch earlier. So I'll just dive right into our presentation. So I'm representing Sunit Group. And I'm gonna share with you our third 5-year plan, which focuses a lot on digital transformation. So before I begin with the problem and all that, maybe I'll briefly introduce you, Sunit Group. So we have a history of more than 50 years, as what Billy has already shared. We have presence across more than 40 countries with our main presence in ASEAN, where we work very closely with our strategic partners, our established distribution centers, and also our franchisees. So our business structure comprises of the automotive division and industrial division. So basically we distribute industrial and automotive spare parts. So each division we have our distribution, retail and servicing channels. So today we will focus more on the digital initiative created by the industrial division, where we supply filters, spare parts, consumable products, and we also recently ventured into the life science products, catering mainly to the mining, power generation, construction sector. So as you can see, this illustrates our global sales distribution, where we have more than half of our sales from Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia, and then a quarter from the rest of Asia, and then the remaining from Oceania, especially where we work very closely with our strategic partner. So I think this is where I should emphasize more on the problem. So we have categorized the problem for our customers as well as for our business. So we have identified during our second third year plan that we actually want to reduce the hours we take to serve our customers, where they face pain points such as long waiting time, not sure of whether the supplier actually has the products that they want, and the need to actually keep cross-referencing products to look up for product alternatives. And so we actually created this portal called the OES. It's in short for Online E-Services Portal. So our customers can actually go in there and self-help themselves. With this portal, it actually also helps our business to reduce our customer service and sales team spending too much time on serving all of our customers, where with this portal now they can actually focus on higher payoff activities such as growing the existing pool of customers, as well as growing potential leads. So basically with OES, it's very fast and easy for our customers to place their orders. They can also actually monitor the delivery status, cross-reference alternative products, and they also have a dashboard where they can actually have a glance of all their back order reports and stuff like that. We also grant them multiple user access per company, and they can, because it's a web-based portal, they can access the site anytime and anywhere they are. So it's very easy for us to serve overseas customers. So with this OES portal, it has actually helped us to create a digital experience for our customers, as well as increase operational efficiency within our own internal departments. So we also have our own ERP system called the Sage ERP Pro 500, which we have actually acquired the source code a decade ago. So currently our IT team, our in-house IT team, they are the ones maintaining and enhancing the ERP to suit our needs. So since 2020, that's the beginning of our third 5-year plan, right? So for this year, the second year of our third 5-year plan, we actually prototyped our very own WMS. So this WMS is still work in progress, where it now only helps us to manage our delivery jobs. So it doesn't actually help us with the picking and packing process at the moment. But yeah, we are looking at that after we have focused other sectors of this project, because the picking and packing, they are still rather manual, and it's pretty hard for us to digitize this process at the moment, because for spare parts, we actually carry a lot of small little items that it's very hard for us to, put barcodes and RFID onto these products. So yeah, but we are definitely very open to any solutions that can actually help us to solve this problem. As for CRM, we actually have a few inbuilt features available on our OES internal portal that is catered for our CS, our customer service and sales team, to monitor their sales performance and sales pipeline. So just last quarter, we actually also outsourced the last mile delivery segment to a solution provider called D-Track. So right now, the WMS and D-Track, it's currently integrated together with the OES and ERP for us to manage the delivery jobs, as well as retrieve the proof of deliveries from D-Track. So here it's basically us trying to integrate our digital assets all together to form a supply chain hub that we are looking at in the future at the end of our third 5-year plan, which is 2024. So our goals, as I've mentioned, by the end of 2024, we plan to leverage on our global distribution network, where we can actually introduce not only OES, but also our WMS, our ERP system, and the CRM to all of our strategic partners, our established DCs, and our franchisees. So yeah, so that's what we are looking at by the end of 2024. So as you can see from the screen over here, I'm not sure if you can see. So it's basically an example of a customer searching for a part number, and they are able to see the stock inventory from all our different locations, the price, the COO, and the stock availability. So that's what we are trying to achieve by the end of 2024. So here comes our problem statement. How might we actually build an integrated warehouse operational process to increase the visibility of our operations across departments? Here, I would like to emphasize or actually rectify that departments not only mean internal departments within our own company, but it also means departments across all our other subsidiaries, divisions, franchisees, DCs, and strategic partners, so that information is all transparent and integrated together in one single source of truth. So what are we looking for in this solution set that we want to take away from this project is to have a centralized inventory management and database, which I have mentioned that we really need to consolidate all of our inventory data and documentation, especially from procurement, sales, and warehousing, into one centralized database. That's because a lot of our strategic partners, they are not actually using our own ERP system. For OES, the WMS, and D-Track to work, we actually need to rely on the database provided by our ERP, our Sage ERP system. Whereas for the case of our strategic partners, because they are not using Sage ERP, it is very hard for us to integrate the database onto OES, and it henceforth very hard for us to launch OES in these different regions. So because they're using different ERPs, the parameters of how the information is stored and the information architecture, they're all very different, and it's very complex for our in-house IT team to continuously suit the needs of every subsidiary that we have, or every strategic partners that we have. So what we're looking for is a solution to integrate everything regardless of the ERP or the database that our other partners have, and so as to provide one single source of truth. So for data exchange and integration, we are looking for a seamless flow of information. It could be through EDI tech or other AI capabilities, and this should actually help to streamline our progress of orders, all the way from product searching to order creation, and then processing the orders. And then when we want to buy the product, it should go all the way to forecasting of orders, and also the procurement process. So we're looking at having real-time inventory updates as well, where we can have absolutely transparent communication across all companies and to the customer who will be using or will have access to our OES customer portal. And we also like to have this incoming and outgoing stock tracking feature where our sales and CS, they are able to monitor closely the movement of goods so that we won't always have to check with the procurement team or other subsidiaries where the goods are. Sales can actually view where the goods are at different locations. Even if it's from a different country, they're able to view the relevant information. As for predictive inventory demand, we are actually looking at relying on the information that we have actually collected all these years with our ERP system. We definitely haven't been putting them into great use because I think we have not gotten the tech capabilities where we are able to use this historical data to assist us to make more informed decisions for procurement, for order forecasting, as well as procurement lead time and stuff like that. As for the payment gateway, because this entire project, right, we also want to provide a very seamless, very easy buying experience for our customers. So right now, our OES is lacking at the invoicing part because we have yet unable to merge the invoicing and payment together with OES. From OES to the ERP system. So right now, order creation and product search is have already been digitized with the OES. However, for to ship out the items on our ERP and to invoice the items, it still can only be done on our ERP system. So because we can't find the link and how to sync the data or the transaction reconciliation. So we definitely need to work on this area over here where we have the payment gateway and then help to reconcile the orders and account transactions seamlessly. Yeah, so these are the 6 important features that we are looking at. And so what's in it for the problem solvers that will be participating in this project with us? We will be offering the prize money of SGD 30,000 for the winner of this challenge. And the same thing, you'll be able to have access to IMDA's resources. And we are also we are definitely very keen to open up this opportunity with the problem solver to become either the co-developer or supplier for us to commercialize this solution. We actually have seen this entire project that we have already built as another revenue channel together with our shared services for the group. So we are definitely keen to commercialize this solution. So so that's what's in it for our problem solvers and how we'll be evaluating you. So we'll be looking at how you actually help to address the problem statement that we have stated before and how ready your solution is. Because as I've mentioned, we are trying to attain our goal by the end of 2024. We'll see if that suits our timeline as well and whether it can actually help to scale our business. We don't want the solution to be too customized to only suit Filtec and then unable to scale across our companies that are located elsewhere in overseas. And then for solution advantage, we'll definitely see whether it's cost effective, whether it's truly innovative, if you are using new technologies in the market, and whether it can potentially generate new IP. This is where we are looking at for commercializing the solution. And if applicable, we are also looking at the estimated cost for the pilot trial, deployment, and software support, even though we have our own in-house IT team. And for the company profile, we will definitely be interested to understand your user and revenue traction and whether your team has strong technical background. Yeah, so the deadline we're looking at also on 30th July, 24 hours. And yeah, so that's all I have in our presentation, and I'm open for any questions from the audience.
Hi, Jimmy. Thank you very much there for your presentation. A very, very in-depth and very, very comprehensive explanation of what you're looking for. I believe there was one question from James Chan, and I believe Desmond, your colleague, has already answered, but I can always bring it up again. James Chan actually asked, why build when there are solutions like JDA software that offer end-to-end integration of inventory management, warehouse management, transaction management, and accounting? And that was a question from James Chan. I believe Desmond answered that. You all wish to have an all-in-one solution, including your overseas office. Can you confirm that, Jamie?
Yeah, it's not only yes, that is one of the main reasons, but we are also looking at a solution that can be applied across all of our subsidiaries. We don't want to have when we actually meet all these vendors, the solution that they provide is very customized to just suit our needs. And then when we want to add on features and other functions, there's additional costs that we don't want to get implied into. So that's where we realize that actually our IT team can do so, and why not rely on their talent to build such capabilities. And for the past 5 years, we have actually already gotten a lot of great feedback from the OES system, both for the internal portal and customer portal. So yeah, we are definitely still open to outsourcing the solution like how we have for the last mile delivery, but it's really dependent on whether the solution can be duplicated across our DCs and strategic partners.
Okay, I hope that answered the question of our member of the floor. We have one more question. There's one more question from the floor, and this is from Anonymous, and it says, with all your different components, which would be the priorities, the features that you prioritize? Jamie or Desmond?
So I guess you are asking for one out of these 6, is it? So I would guess it's more of this part over here, the centralized inventory management database. It's very hard for us to have effective communication within our own department as well as with our strategic partners. Because of the global distribution network that we have established ourselves, it has become one of our core strengths and niche to actually make ourselves attractive to our principals and also to the government bodies. So to actually have our data being duplicated or our processes being duplicated across all of our global companies, it will actually be very important for us to attain our goal, which is to create a global supply chain hub.
Okay, that is a very, very ambitious plan, but I think it's going to work very well for you. There's one more question, and I think we should take it. For the prototype development, would the distribution centers or warehouses be in Singapore, or will it include a global market? So probably your overseas, subsidiaries.
It depends on the solution itself. So for the OES solution the digital initiative OES that we have created ourselves, of course, we first launched it in our headquarters, which is located in Singapore, and then we beta test it in our DCs first. And now that they are working fine, then we will multiply across all of our strategic partners as well. So yes, for this prototype development, we will first start off with Singapore and then to the global market. So eventually, it has to reach out to the global market.
Okay, thank you, Jamie. Can I ask one last question from myself, a very layman question? Why do you stipulate the year 2024? Why not earlier?
Why not earlier? Okay, so our in-house tech team is currently comprises of three programmers at the moment. So we are pretty short-handed, and there are a lot of digital initiatives that we have actually been working on for this past half of the year. So yeah, looking at the timeline, we are quite tight. So we're looking at 2024, but with the support from ESG, IMDA, and also other unis that we're working with, we hope to actually expedite this entire project.
Okay, thank you. I think Desmond will answer the last question, so I think we can actually call it a day. Thank you very much, Jamie and Desmond, for helping to present to our audience. Wish you all the best. I think you have a lot of submissions for your business challenge. Thank you very much, Jamie and Desmond from Filtec. Thank you.